Another day, another Derby profile. Today's episode is going to be on Sainthood. Let's go. So, for Sainthood, I'm going to start off with his pros. His pros is that he can handle bumping and other sorts of rough and tumble trouble in races and still finish well, and he's never finished worse than second in 3 career starts. That's it. That's basically all I got. Sorry. Sainthood is by far one of Todd Pletcher's worst horses going into this derby, and I just did Dynamic One, so that is saying something. Sainthood has raced 3 times and was unraced as a 2-year-old, which already isn't that great, but we've seen Rock Your World and we've seen Soup and Sandwich, so an inexperienced horse isn't always a deal breaker, and as I mentioned before, he did have 2 seconds and 1 win in those starts. So what's the problem? Well, the problem really is the fact that there's just a lot of mysteries to him. His only starts on dirt were maiden races, and sure, he did good. He finished second by a head and then won by a nose, but those were in maiden races. His only attempt at stakes races was the Jeff Ruby Stakes, which does give off the vibe that they didn't think he was good enough to run in a conventional dirt prep, so they tried sticking him into one of the smaller preps, like the Jeff Ruby Stakes, and he lost to Like the King, and Like the King is already a horse that I don't like anyway. So if he lost to him, then how is Sainthood any better? Well, I mean, he does have a little bit of dirt experience, but for now, all he's got is maiden races. So, besides the ability to handle some trouble in the stretch, we don't really know how good he really is on dirt. All we know is that he was second in a synthetic race and won a maiden race. And that's just not a good horse to trust and rely on, especially when he lost to horses that are already being considered easy tosses. So, I'm going to toss Sainthood on this one. Hope you guys enjoyed this Derby profile. Comment down other horses I should cover. I mean, there's not many left. I only have 2 more to go. And see you guys next time.